Hi, this is Pallavi Goyal reporting live from day 2 of ET Retail E-commerce and Digital Native Summit 2024. I'm joined by Abhinav Lal, the co-founder and CTO of Practo. Abhinav, thank you so much for joining us. I think it was a very insightful discussion inside. You guys talked about using AI and data to increase sales and elevating customer experience. What was your biggest learning?
First of all, thank you for having me here. The event looks amazing. It was great to be in a panel with such great other guests. So, got to learn a lot. It looks like that we are still in the very early phase of what AI is. That's I would say that every company is kind of finding these small pieces, but I think the core of it, which I think has always remained true, irrespective of as technology has changed, and we have every few years something new coming up. That if you work backwards of what the consumer need is, and you're really solving a true consumer problem, then that really adds a lot of value. So you kind of not get carried away with the buzz of the new technology, and if you keep your focus on the core, it does add a lot of value. And I think this is definitely a major shift. Maybe the last one we had was when we got mobile revolution. So I think we definitely going to see some very interesting use case and some interesting problems getting solved with this new technology.
Excellent. I think that's a very realistic view to look at things, and thank you so much for that, Abhinav. Tell us something about the health tech domain, right? There are a lot of startups who are trying to shoot up in this space. Give us something on how should they be looking at the market, and your thoughts on that.
Yeah, so health tech definitely one of the more difficult domains. So first of all, if somebody is actually doing it, congratulations, you have chosen a tough path, but also very satisfying path, right? When you do get to actually solve the problem and meet the consumers for which you are solving the problem, the gratification is significantly higher, right? Over the last 15 years, a lot of people has come and talked about how Practo in some way or the other has helped them save lives of their loved ones. So that actually is always very fulfilling. One thing to understand is, not to compare with a lot of other industry if you're working in health tech, because in health tech actually things take time. We have been doing this now for more than 15 years. And we still feel that we are just getting started, right? After 15 years, it doesn't feel like that, hey, it's been a long time. We are still skimming at the surface of what is really truly possible. So if you keep at it, persevere, the journey can be very rewarding.
Excellent. I think that was a very humbling, comment from you. And like you said, 15 years it's been there. You have taken the dual role at a company. You're the co-founder and also the CTO. Just what would be your advice on building good quality tech teams?
So, I mean, building good quality tech teams is kind of hard, but the way, at least, and there are many ways to do it. I don't know if there is a definitive answer saying that this is how you can do it, but the way I actually approached it, and it depends on what you really want to prioritize. I actually prioritize passion over actual knowledge, right? Because I always felt that knowledge is something which is a little more easier to fill that gap than to make people passionate about technology. So I still remember in early days of Practo, for maybe the first 15 engineers that I hired, maybe I've interviewed maybe 300, 400 people for that, and mostly because we couldn't afford the salary which most people were getting. But the question that really helped me in those days, the question that I asked is, what was the first piece of code they wrote, and to talk about that. And that genuinely the people whom I couldn't shut up after 30 minutes are the people that I hired. And I think that really shaped the culture of tech team in Practo, and has really helped us build people who are very truly passionate about technology and how to use them for helping people.
Excellent. I think a great answer, Abhinav. And my biggest takeaway will be passion and patience. Right. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was lovely speaking to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.